My project was assigned to the systems and control department. The professor here is an very skillful professor. He just guides you like no one else can guide you. The challenges that are solved in their labs with their PhD students you worked at. Working with PhD students who are experienced in this field for more than 7 to 8 years was a quite great experience, because they didn't went for the goal, they went for the process. They believed that if this works in the equations, it should work on the hardware. We were first not believing it when we started the project, but when it worked out in the end, we know that why PhD students are PhDs and doctors. The multi-link inverted pendulum is a complex control system challenge that has been performed by very less people worldwide.
This is NI-MyRio real-time embedded development board. This is a servo-based ball screw linear guide, pendulum rod, and an analog port. This is LabVIEW software used with MyRio. This is MATLAB Simulink.
We have included nonlinear system dynamics and fed it to the hardware as linear acceleration profile and verified our system model for position control. All the states are going to 0 and the system is stable.
Here you can see a gauge to indicate the angle of the pendulum, a direction LED, graph plotters, and an emergency stop button.
This is the back end of the LabVIEW software, in which we calculate the force and then convert it to the velocity of the cart using nonlinear system dynamics and discrete integration.
We are using an oscilloscope to read the frequency. As we vary the angle, the frequency is getting varied.
This is the implementation of our single inverted pendulum, which we have achieved by tuning the LQR on the MATLAB and using the gains in the LabVIEW. As you can see that the front end of the LabVIEW is real time, and the direction LED indicates the direction of the cart, and the gauge indicates the current angle of the pendulum. We first balance the single inverted pendulum. Simulations should match with actual hardware, and you have to check each and every component, its weight, its degree of freedom, how it moves, how the mass of the cart, mass of the pendulum affects the complete control algorithm. When we interacted with our mentors, they told us that there is a process from simulation to hardware. You have to go step by step. You have to stick to the theory. Theory can never be wrong, and proving the theory on the hardware is the project. Before the internship, when we were doing the projects, the hardware and the simulation didn't match. We were trying random things and just making the things work. In the internship, it is not like that. You have to plan, you have to execute everything in the pen and paper, solve every equation. We have to make a list of things that can be a problem. Checking those step by step and confirming that it is working is the process of debugging we learned in this internship. This is not just an internship, it's a personality development program also. You have to completely design a startup that will solve the problem, keeping the sustainability in the mind. And it was a great experience collaborating with 10 people of different areas in the India. It helped me for making my ability to plan, making my ability to think like a entrepreneur. Here the complete project is given to you. Try and experiment and complete the project, which is not like every internship. EYSAP gives you immense exposure. When you are in the internship, there are many guest lectures given to you where you get to interact with the people who have excelled in their life, and the goal is set higher when you meet those kind of people. It changed our perspective of thinking and not thinking small. e-Yantra for me it is a exposure, complete exposure. Participating in e-Yantra 2 times changed my life differently. You can compare yourself 2 years back and now you can see the delta you have achieved. Coming through for the internship exponentially increases the delta, because you have worked on such complex problems, and it helps you a lot in your campus placement or in your job seeking opportunities.